I had you figured out before you got there.
But you
You wouldn't argue with me. Yeah. You wouldn't argue with me. I come over here to fight.
That's rule one.
I come over here to fight. Nigga.
No, look, so they saying, what? Charleston said this, Charleston said that. Bitch, Charleston. I said, listen, I'm fighting Charleston back right now. I said, I'm going to fight this for about 2 weeks. It's all the war. They said, when are you going to go start fighting? I said, I'm fighting him now. Get it 2 weeks.
The war.
Once he said he ain't stupid, right? He didn't study me like I studied him. If I say one word to him, that's all he needs.
It's blazing. It's on.
I had to fight him with silence. Yeah. You can't fight no nigga.
I ain't been back since.
Talk faster than you.
It's hard.
Say more heinous shit. That nigga say the most crazy.
That nigga say the most crazy.
You talk about like people
you know
pulling, like you putting out on the internet. How they get
versus
a picture
Charleston.
of you with your cheeks out though?
No, I was laying on the bed. I just listen. So Broad come in. She did a.
The only person that made Charleston really choke up. Charleston over here copping please. He just saying that one man. Nah, that nigga too gay for me. Can't with that. I see that. I'ma knock him out. That's all he's saying. Nah, bro. Link up with him, bro. Talk back, bro. Respond, bro.
Right. I ain't gonna lie. I went over there. I hit her. You know how you slide into something. And you like, she make the wrong face and you really look at what you doing, you like, you tripping? Yeah, so I just stopped like 7-8 minutes in, right? And when I stopped, I just started feeling like disgusting. So I'm like, let me go get in the shower. Cause it washed this off for me. I wasn't proud of this. I'm like, you tripping, what the f you on? So I went and jumped in the shower and I'm one of them dudes, bro, that I like to be served. So I'm like, I done did this with this motherfucker hood rat. She gonna do something. Go get some lotion, come lotion my body. So I laid on the bed, and when I laid on the bed, when she went to get the lotion, she took a picture. Here go the thing. I don't know about y'all, but I don't walk around the room fully dressed, especially no hotel room. Right? Not with no female. Like, now it'd be different if because it's me.
On his stomach,
anything,
what? Let the demons in the Baduka.
He do. They catch you outside with his shoes off. They gonna say he broke. He ain't got no shoes. So. It could be some normal shit, but they gonna take it and ride with it. Now, I don't mind it because we understand the algorithm. Good, bad, the ugly. If you mentioning this shit, it don't matter to me. Now, you got me in there with a transgender or something I ain't supposed to be in there with, then it's a problem. But long as I'm in there with a female,
yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what now.
I remember. You said that like I.
Well, his ass was ass.
Yeah, he was shaking the back of his legs or something.
Yeah. And the toe reported to the ground. So you heard the story just said. I said, done went in the dirt, laying on this bed, the toe to the ground.
So let me ask you a question. So you just you lay in the bed. Look, so you
know he looked at the picture.
You just lay on your back.
No, just jugging that shit.
I'm just asking.
I lay how you lay, but nigga, it ain't no picture. It ain't no picture floating around. Nigga with me laying like that. Yeah. No, so at that time that was good.
How can you breathe laying on your stomach, dog? For real. How can you breathe like that? I ain't saying, man, lay like you in a coffin, but damn.
He gonna grab it and he gotta roll with it.
Not just for me, but for a lot of people, that was at least
you don't like breathing?
2 months worth of content.
Yeah, you got
at least 2 months worth of content. And the broad that did it, she had about a 6 to 9 month run of content. She just didn't know what to do, so she lost the light. Right. She was supposed to quit talking about him and bring it about her and her gifts and talents. So that's where a lot of people get caught up at home. They get the light, they have this momentum, and then it's only a short span.
Well, I mean, what she didn't want me to release was that, when you hit that spot and she opened her mouth up, halfway back, her tongue was like gray, copper.
Oh, man.
So I was like, oh.
Diddy was pissing in her mouth.
All systems went off. Like, just everything stopped working.
Where that park at?
Yeah,
Start thinking about other shit like.
Now, I got a question for you, though. Why you keep saying Nipsey was paying for protection?
Turn it on.
Where you get that from?
You getting it started?
For real, like, because
I've
never
game
known Nip. One thing about his movement, his team, and his brother wouldn't have went for it. I never known him to pay nobody for no protection.
His people. Yeah, I ain't gonna say the name, but his people.
So now you protecting lives.
Well,
come on, Charles.
I don't know if they lying or not. I met them before the internet.
Do you really think?
Man, listen.
No, for real. Do you really?
Yeah. If Big U is what they say he was, there's no way he was letting this
Okay,
guy
let's do the math. One of Nipsey Hussle's man, Spats, he about 5'3". Why? Put Big U on his pockets. You think if Nip Team feared Big U like that, I'll raise his hand to him?
Man,
Yes or no?
all I know is, from what I heard directly after the funeral and what I seen on that camera, he got killed in his own hood, in his own city, around his own friends, with word of your protection. If you
bro, that happened every day out there. He just happened to be
from there. I don't know.
Just get killed in your hood.
Not like that.
What?
Not like that.
We just ain't you from where they just gunned this little dude down in front of his daughter? Ain't you from that area? You from Dallas Fort Worth, right?
I'm from the suburbs. I ain't from the hood.
Okay, listen.
No motherfucker hood. I ain't grew up in no neighborhood where they get killed. In the boys' home.
Until you want to tell a gangster story then. But then you gangster, then you like, nah, I was in the hood, but I was at grandma in the crib. I was over there with grandma and them being bad. Nah, but now you a suburban. We know. Trust me. It's just you be confusing your story, switching back and forth when you feel like it. Like, oh nah, I want to be gangster now. Oh nah, let me tell the truth this time. Oh nah, I'm gonna be gangster again.
Oh, and I ain't never gang bang outside the boys' home.
How old was you when you was in the
You never gang bang.
14 to
you
21.
snitched one time, bro.
Okay, I'm glad you said.
You snitched one time, bro. Well, you never gang banged, bro. You were paraplegic your whole childhood. Shout out my paraplegic. But still, you had no time for gang banging. You got out the boys' home for a year. You got locked up the same year. Like, bruh, what are we talking about, bruh? What is you lying about, bruh? When you had time to be a gangster at the boy, bruh? But what? Your ass went to the mall one time. Did something to a white man. You used that whole story your whole life. Every time you want to be a gangster. Now you got more stories all of a sudden? You trying to snitch on nobody else? Come on.
Said that.
Charles.
So that means when you made that statement, you was banging.
What banging? Made what statement?
Aye.
When the shot the cop.
Aye.
I wasn't banging.
You said you was 16.
I was 14. We 14, we committed the murder.
So you was 14.
Look, it's we again. Y'all go watch that Charleston White interview with Say Cheese when he admitted that it was other dude. And then it was we again. Then it was him. Then it was all of them. Then he made other dude. Then he ain't make other dude. Other dude got his own mind. And y'all listen to Charleston if y'all want to, man. And he is a damn fool.
So you start banging after that?
And a liar.
In the facility.
In the facility.
You know that don't make no sense.
It don't.
Give what it made.
Why would you start banging after you was 16?
I was 14. We 14, we committed the murder.
So you was 14?
Yeah, 14.
So you start banging after that?
Yeah.
In the facility.
In the facility.
You know that don't make no sense.
You don't give what it made.
Why would you start banging after?
Because it's just like joining a fraternity.
Protection. But he was really in PC. But he trying to act like he joined the game for protection. He was in PC. My dog was about crippled as shit. He couldn't walk. He say he's missing a hip to this day. He lying, y'all boys. He just got rehabilitated a couple years ago.
It was fun.
So you didn't do it for the seriousness of it?
Hell no. I wasn't serious about nothing. The nigga didn't get visits. I did. So y'all just having fun.
So you never even grew up in the hood?
Never.
So you just been playing with it?
All the whole time.
Where's the hat at?
That's why I wore a hat that said I think everybody's playing.
Hey, listen, for all y'all, I'm gonna be real. I don't know what the fuck you on. We ain't taking this flat. We sweat in here because the dancer, he ain't pay his light bill. We running off a general.
Yeah, nah.
I
I think everybody playing, even if they come from it. That's why 90% of cases in court are solved and organized by plea bargain. Because ain't going to trial. What you mean? They ain't fighting the white boy. Because if most time you go to trial, you win.
Well, if you did,
that boy a party crip for real.
Okay, if you did.
That shit 4Extra will talk about them boys that just make the gang look deep. But he was in PC, so he was making the guards look deep.
Then,
why you gonna fight?
What you mean? Why you go fight? You fight everything else?
You see what gang he in now? Ratatouille. That boy is the police, man. That's the gang he joined, y'all boys. The boys in blue. What you talking about? I can't even shout them out.
You fight everything else.
That is fighting. If
No.
you read the paperwork, right?
So then when the white boy, when the white boy gets you,
I need to
hey,
know.
hold on. When the white boy gets you and he say, "I'll rise," what you do? You rise. So no.
I be saying, hey, he talking right here. This is shit I be saying, boy. If you gonna crash the fuck out. All you want to crash out for your people, but when it come to them whoops, your ass wanna go ahead and fold up. Nah, nigga. Nah. Remember the plan. You about to go crash.
No. So you
America.
play tough in the hood with everybody, but when the white boy gets you, now you want to plea bargain. No.
You plea bargain.
I was a kid. I did with my mama.
No.
You said you'll do it now, bro. You said you'll tell to get out of jail.
No.
I
See how you be lying, y'all boys? That's what I don't like,
You
bro.
was a neglected child raised in the hood. I wasn't. You were raised in the hood?
Yeah.
You was neglected then. I wasn't. I wasn't in poverty. I wasn't in poverty. I wasn't in poverty.
So you didn't plea bargain when you took the stand?
I went to trial. That was a trial.
No, you couldn't stand.
I went to trial.
Look, see how he playing both sides. He gonna be like he wasn't in poverty. Then he gonna say some wanna be down gangster later. Like, bro, we had to rob. We robbed, bro. We killed the nigga, bro. We killed the white man, bro. Get your lame capping ass on, bro.
I went to trial.
I'm bad, dude. I'm tired of his ass.
I went to trial. He went to trial. I went to trial.
No, you didn't go to trial.
I went to trial in 92. He went to trial in 93.
No, you already
went to trial. I
serious?
didn't take a deal, nigga. I went to trial, nigga.
What you mean you didn't
I went
take
to
a deal?
juvenile trial and got 12 years.
He couldn't take a deal. He already snitched before they picked him up. Before they took him to the interrogation room. In the interrogation room, ain't no deals. His mama had to get him 2 lawyers. 2. Cause the dumbass couldn't shut the fuck up. She couldn't learn or listen to nothing she taught him. Hey baby, when they get you for anything, you know you're innocent, so you just sit there quiet, baby. You just sit there quiet, Charleston. You don't say nothing. You hear me? You don't say nothing. But nah, his ass want to go ahead and talk.
He ain't lying. How much time you did?
2 lawyers.
How much time you do?
I did 14 to 21. I didn't have to go do no more time.
You did
I'm
what?
a juvenile.
You didn't do no 7 years.
Do how long I do?
You didn't do
14
no
to 21.
damn 7
You
years.
lie. You don't know me, nigga.
Come on,
You
bro.
a goddamn
You
lie.
did 7.
I did 7.
You got the
14
work
to
to show
21.
us that.
14 to 21.
You got the
I
paperwork
ain't
to
got
show
to
that?
prove a thing, nigga. It's documented.
Don't worry,
It's
Clubhouse finna pull it up.
Then we pulling that.
It's
pulling that shit
It's
up.
documented in Supreme
you
Court.
saying-
I just said
you
what I
saying you
said.
did 7
nigga.
years
I
straight
just said
for
what
the
I
murder of that
said.
cop.
14. We didn't kill no cop. Listen to this nigga. A cop. We ain't kill no cop, nigga. We killed the white man.
Ain't no we. You snitched on who did it. Stop saying we, bruh. Stop saying we, bruh. Come on, bruh. You do faking. You remember you just said you grew up, you was in Poe. Your mama loved you. She taught you to snitch. Come on, Charleston with this we. You confusing the people you trying to fake lead now. You confusing them, making them think you a fake gang. You fake gangster. You a wankster right now, bruh. Uncle Ruckus think he was a gangster. Get the out of here, yo.
An innocent white man trying to stop us from steel jacking. I was sentenced to 12 years under Texas juvenile determined sentencing
being a
law.
goofy rat.
At 18, you go back to court. It's called
had
a
nothing to do with
transfer
nothing.
hearing. Based on this transfer hearing, you either be transferred.
See, if you'd have stayed quiet, he would have been innocent. They would have been like, nah, he had nothing to do with it. Nah, he was there. Nah, he was in the situation. Nah, he was in the car. No, he was regular bystander. The lawyers would have took care of that. He was not the gunman. He had no intention. He had no idea what was going on. That was not his intention to kill somebody that day. They was going to the mall to go buy some shoes. He seen Jamal. They all ran away. You feel me? He would have got off clean, but his ass trying to snitch. Nah, we. Yeah, your ass. Yeah, going to jail, boy. You tell to go to jail.
Into the adult prison system, go home on parole, or you're recommitted back into the youth custody. I was recommitted and did another 3 years.
So you tell him you did a 7-year jump.
I mean, fuck
okay.
you, nigga. I just said what I said, dumbass nigga.
Let me ask you another question.
14 to 21, nigga.
So let me ask you another question.
Going on.
I don't know if there's any truth to this.
I've been saying it all this time. Ain't nobody came out alive. He was in the boys' home with me. He did 19.
We gotta look into
Oh,
that.
you tell you going to
You ain't
jail.
gotta look into nothing.
Guaranteed.
Nigga, I don't lie like
Let
you.
me ask you a question.
Paperwork.
Let me ask you a question. The dudes that's in there, they say every time they go up for a parole hearing, you send something in.
I don't. You can't do that in Texas. You as a co-defendant, the only people who are allowed to go to your parole hearing are the victims. Nobody else.
So that's a lie.
That's a lie. The person who committed a crime with you, for one, they don't notify to say, hey, he's going up. And for two, you can't come speak. You're not the victim.
Well, they saying they notify you because you gave a statement on him on the stand.
Why would they notify me?
Because you gave a statement on him.
But why would they notify me? Hold on.
You gave a statement on the stand.
They do not notify the co-defendant. You're not the victim. They don't care if he get out and kill you.
Who don't?
The system.
Bullshit.
You lying to me, nigga? I don't know now,
Bullshit.
nigga. I don't know now,
if
nigga.
Your ass get on the stand.
They not doing that, my nigga. You a goddamn lie. They not doing it. Okay. And I know plenty of niggas got on the stand. And
so you saying the dudes in there?
I would. Listen. I'm a big dog in Texas. Ain't now go come to a thing to me whether I told on them or not. They ain't go, nigga. I'm a real big dog in Texas. You think I can talk how I talk? Nigga, I'm a real big dog in Texas. The nigga I told on is a pup to me.
Look at that cheap ass jury. What you talking about? You ain't talking about rich. You ain't talking about a gangster. What you talking about? A real activist? You ain't that no more. So what you talking about? The biggest comedian in the city. It might be that. Hey, it might be that, y'all boys.
My nigga right there was on the same unit with him. That nigga caught. What I'm gonna go steal? Nigga, I don't give a damn about no I told on. And don't think a touch me. No.
So you know him.
I don't know the nigga.
You know the he told on.
Yeah,
you know the nigga he told on.
So that's your real homeboy.
Me and that nigga been homeboys since the 15.
That's your real homeboy. You don't give a fuck what it is.
I done got into it with South Walker, Jay. Ain't no in Texas go with me, nigga. I'm a real big dog.
You know Sauce don't really pay.
I wouldn't give a from 03 brother Nim, mama Nim, nigga. Nigga ain't no nigga with me in Texas. Nigga, I'm a real big dog.
Sauce Walker with Charleston.
No, he just don't pay no attention.
No, they do. No, nigga, no, they do.
He don't take him serious.
I'm took me serious.
He don't.
Nigga,
He said he don't take you serious.
Why you think you sitting here? You did.
I ain't gonna lie, you reacted to him. Charleston, this interview is brand new. So you actually already reacted to him saying that, yo, come on, bruh. You literally seen the man reaction and seen, you was like, nah, yeah, Sauce Walker, nah, yeah, he right. You agree with him and all. He called you a damn fool. He like, you just can't take Charles too serious or nothing he say. And you agree, you shook your head like a bobblehead. Like they slapped on the motherfucking dashboard, just kept moving.
Why you think you sitting here? No. Nigga, you don't even mention no nigga name if you don't take him serious.
Listen.
You don't even mention the nigga.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm gonna be real with you.
Listen, my nigga, I done been all over this country.
Let me tell you what I took serious about you.
I done been all over the country, nigga, and I really think I'm bad.
You was good at your craft.
And I really think I'm bad when I ain't playing my craft.
What you mean?
I think I'm bad. By myself, without the gang, without the hood, in Texas, in the state of Texas. It ain't in prison.
You Wack gonna beat him?
So you saying you the face of Texas?
I run Texas.
You was Texas stand for?
I run Texas. I'm the baddest in Texas right now. It ain't with me.
So you ain't never sleeping?
I ain't gotta sleep, nigga.
So why you was sleeping at that light? What you was on? You gotta tell us.
That's different.
What you was on, nigga? You know you fucking with a professional up here.
Hold on.
You know what you was on?
Let's go. Let's see what we got.
What you was on, nigga?
My own of Charleston White Nan and Boo Boo THC.
Come on.
No.
He said he was on the line of that Fentelelona. Don't try to say THC after that, boy. You was on line, boy. You on line of that Fentelelona.
That's cat. Good promo.
Wow, scared of Charleston.
My own line of Nan.
He's scaring that boy, though.
I ain't no capping. I got my own line from the weed spot.
He did say he's scared of that boy quick tongue, though.
Make it like that so we can combat the opioid crisis. I told him make it strong so they got some people and put them in the laboratory. Made me my own and I make a killing off.
Concentrate.
I thought they found some pills in the car.
They didn't find no pills in the car, nigga. That's why I ain't got no felony conviction. Nigga in Texas, they ain't finna let me get caught with no pills in the in all the bags
nigga,
of the
you
drink.
Done been caught with all kind of shit.
Goddamn lot, nigga.
Well, that white, huh?
Get caught with guns and weed.
Now, I suppose a Wack, come on, you know you known for knowing shit, bro. Did he get caught with that Fentelelona and that cocaine? Let me know.
I say the weed is
I thought
CBD.
your guns was legal, though.
They is legal, but you can't have it with weed. So I have to go to court and say, Your Honor, this is not THC marijuana. This is
Coca
CBD,
Melina.
Your Honor, under the federal levels. So they throw out the weed and give me back my gun. Most dumb don't know that. They keep the package with the weed plant on it. I keep it in the Ziploc bag so I can say it's CBD. You ain't talking to no.
Now you said it on the interview, so it's like, what? They finna open up all your old cases, your ass done. They found a statement on the interview and now your ass self-snitching. Your ass done, bruh. They finna reopen all them shits. This shit ever happen again, they using this statement right here in court. They finna play it for your dumb ass. You gonna look at it like what? Nah, Judge, you see that? That's my character. That's Charleston White. You see, when I be doing that, I actually be playing. I don't be serious at all. I be actually in a character. Nobody trying to hear that, bro.
He ain't lying. Oh, dumb.
I'm just asking.
Yeah.
I saw you
He ain't talking to no dumb nigga.
I saw you at a light.
I put I put the car parked because I already knew I was leaning. Threw the keys over in the passenger seat so they can't get you with the DWI. If they're in your pockets, normally you're supposed to get out the driver's seat. Yeah, so I laid the seat back and I cut the car off, attached from the keys, and went to sleep and beat the case. Shout out to Andrew Platt, bad.
Yo, quick question. A couple of ago, we just saw interesting term.
Yo, what happened when niggas trying to show out in an interview, bro? Little interview, bro. Trying to look like he trying to be the gangster right now for Wack100. So bad, bro. He trying to play that gangster card so bad for Wack right now. I'm the hardest in Texas. Ain't nobody with me. We caught that body. What else? All type of bullshit. Oh, when I got that weed in the Ziploc, I say that shit CBD. So they gonna test your shit. They gonna real shit back. They gonna use this statement next time. Oh, you goofy ass. It's like you always try to act like y'all pushing gyms and shit for real. Like, y'all be faking, trying to hide behind street politics and other goofies who don't know no better, trying to justify the shit for y'all goofy ass. For real.
Of events with Antonio.
Nah, he right. Yo ass just as wrong as him.
He tried to act like he wasn't the back door.
Yeah, nah, I wasn't there. I ain't see it.
What?
Yeah, nah, I wasn't there.
Charles, you know we got word that.
I wasn't there.
So you didn't tell the people Antonio was in there?
No, I wasn't there. I was live.
He be coming up with some shit.
I was live on the
I
stream.
see how he does it.
Yeah, I was live on the stream. I just heard about it. Yeah, I just heard about it.
The people be taking these internet clips, these little ass clips, and they go off with it.
I mean, I know what I'm doing. Shit, he know what I'm doing.
Yeah, they gonna run with that.
Yeah. So Charles, when you say you think you're the baddest, are you saying intellectually wise, as far as outwitting and outthinking people?
Yeah.
Because I think when you say that, people like.
They think it tough and fight. Yeah. So Michael Jackson said, "I'm bad." It's the name of his album. Yeah. And so I grew up watching Michael Jackson perform in countries that even understand what he's saying, but they would pass out when he turned his head. So nigga, I grew up wanting to be bad like Michael Jackson, making people watch me and listen to me. And now since I'm on stage, nigga, I got people doing.
You think you gonna make somebody pass out? No, Charleston, talk your You a damn lie.
About millions in the
So you got a pair of penny loafers in the closet.
All right, keep that pepper spray on you, huh?
Yeah, I used to put quarters in mine.
Sports knockout.
I used to do the Michael Jackson so good, my mama didn't go put me on putting on the hits and all that shit. So yeah.
Okay, so
I've been
That boy had that one hip spinning in circles like a ballerina.
Performing all my life playing.
So I just wanted to get. I mean, I know what he mean by it when he say he bad.
He wanted to be a dancer growing up.
Because he like, if he got you talking about him and you supposed to be badder than him. Then that makes him better than you because you talking about him. He ain't talking about you.
You already lost.
You giving him a reason to talk about you, which he's capitalizing off.
Lil Boosie and you, the only two really completely disarm me where I can't because they won't engage. And nigga, that's how you beat it. That won't engage, got the skills to engage, and you don't engage him, he lose. So he got to go away. It's like the line waiting for you to come down.
It's like today, right? If he could get me to stand up out this seat,
like I did Mob James,
I lose.
I got Mob James to do it. Made
you get what I'm saying? Because at that point, you can't handle his mental.
You can't get wound up. In the words.
You got to be able to like. He gonna say triggering shit. He done shot 2-3 of them at me already, right? But he know I know. So I'm gonna roll off.
But nigga, I'm a mama. His woman and his auntie that he can't out-argue. And he can't put his hands on. Most will beat his girl up if she can out-talk him. Most can't out-talk that girl. Oh, they gay. So if I can out-talk you, you lose. Because most ain't designed to out-talk.
Now, just watching the both of y'all in this interaction, this is like two of the greatest internet, I don't want to say manipulators, but
you can say it how you want to say it.
Maneuverers. Who do you think has a bigger handle on controlling the internet?
No, it all depends on what you, okay.
Because you guys got different lanes, different channels.
I can't do what he does.
I can't do what he do.
I can't, like he says and does. If I did it, I would be facing a different situation. I can't do it.
He can go sit down in a back room with an executive. An executive go send somebody to come get me to sit down with them because of what I've said and the outlandish things that I project. This nigga, this what made me salute his game. He was Suge Knight's chauffeur. I'm a game.
What you mean? Where you get that?
That's the word that I was going to ask you about. That.
Okay, now hold on.
No, hold
on. Stop right there.
Wack100 was a driver? So he ain't even really rank up for real. He was just really the front driver. So he was hearing all the information secondhand. Oh man. So he even more fake gangster than Charleston?
He ain't lying.
I thought he was really a gangster, but he was just a rat. You feel me? On some street politics, you feel me, going wrong. You feel me?
It's one picture of me and Suge in a car together, and Suge is driving.
Yeah, Charleston way bigger.
Y'all do know Suge don't trust.
Yeah, but that is the story.
That's the story.
Hold on, around the
Hold on, wait.
I watched you clarify.
Wait. First of all, let's clear this up. It's one photo of me and Suge on the internet, and Suge's driving. He in a red Bentley. Secondly, Suge didn't trust nobody. I'ma say it. He may not like it, but the off-duty police that worked for him.
Which was Reggie.
No, wasn't even Reggie.
Oh shit.
Reggie ran the security agency, but he only trusted, I think it was like named Cortez or something. And he had a Benz where the passenger seat was out. He was sitting in the back seat and dude would drive. Now, he'd trust the homies to follow him. But Sugar did so much weird, he never knew what to do. Right. He did, right? So let's get one thing straight. And Reggie,
you wasn't a chauffeur.
Never.
So
I never wore a death row chain. I refused that because
listen, let me ask you.
I wasn't gonna do the Simon Says shit.
How you get in the industry? You don't rap, you don't sing. How you get in this industry?
Okay, so my first real
Adams
business
22
was
giving
Reggie
up booty.
White. She was in jail. You got to remember, in the 90s, I was doing time. I wasn't around back then.
I know.
Right? So my homeboy, Pooh Ryder, rest in peace, he was in the penitentiary with Suge. Pooh, all he wanted to do was put work in, smash shit, which irritated the hell out of me because Suge had a name for them type of people. He called them crash dummies. And it irritated the hell out of me that my road dog was that. He
was considered a crash dummy.
He went and put the big death row thing on his back. He did all this shit. So one day he said, Wack, could you take me up to death row to get my check? So I drove him up there to get his check. Reggie was there, right? Reggie then told him when he met Wack, Wack pulled up in the Benz. I had the trucking industry, real estate industry. I was already doing what I was doing, right? I wasn't doing nothing in music. So Reg invited me to the Soul Train Awards, right? And this is when we had the Rumble with Nate Dogg and them. Keita Rock from 6-0 was still with us back then. And some shit kicked off. And, you know, you got homies and then you got warriors. And as things was going on, Reg and Keita Rock seen how it was moving, even taking control of the car. I wasn't finna, then after this shit went on, all these used to be signed to death row. Ain't no way I'm finna let a chauffeur drive me back to this motherfucking location that these didn't worked out of the last decade or so, right? So I took control of the limo, parked up the street, make sure we walked down the street to make sure wasn't waiting in ambushes. At that point in time, Keita Rock told Reggie, we need him around. I said, Reg, I want to discuss the business because I wrote a book in prison called Infiltration. And my idea was, it was 12 chapters. I wanted to put a song with each one of the chapters, put the CD on front of the book, came by one without buying another. At the time, it was rumored they was gonna do Death Row Films. Suge is in the pen, so when Reggie talking to Suge, he like, yeah, man, Pooh Ryder homeboy come around. Suge knew my name from the joint. We just never did no time together, right? So every time I'm coming up there, it's business. When Suge came home, I said, with Suge on business, I refused a Death Row chain. You hear when them niggas called him Simon? You know what that is? Hey, man, go to the store, do that. Why I gotta do it? Because Simon said do it. Nigga, I wasn't going for none of that. I already had a crib, had a couple cars, had 2-3 streams of revenue. And them got paid less than minimum wage. He gave them a condo to stay in, 3 at a time, a car to drive under the company name, and $2,500 a month. Them working 18 hours a day, 6 days a week. If you add that shit up, that's close to $3 an hour.
Yeah, sure, wrong hit the motherfucker. But they ain't going for it.
No, they went for it.
They going for it.
You got to remember when people say that, I don't even know where that come from. I believe SKG man started that shit, and SKG wasn't
well,
there.
you know that's the storyline into the trucking industry. You went from chauffeur.
No. I was already in the trucking industry.
Okay, well,
Suge didn't come home till 02.
Yeah.
My trucking game started in 99. By the time Suge came home, I had a fleet. I had BMW, Porsche, Audi, Volkswagen, and Range Rover contracts through Wagon and Truckers. I was already doing. Suge could tell you. He asked me one day, man, park that truck. I need you around. I said, I tell you what, you give me $500,000 up front.
Right, knock that boy out.
Because I was doing like $250,000 a truck back then. I give you 12.
Oh, that's what made that boy big. Okay,
I go back to what I'm doing. But I'm thinking $500,000. That's 2 years.
Nah,
of
that
work.
boy snapped,
up
man.
front. I get it 12 months for a 2-year hit. This is when I realized Suge was going broke. This one I seen it, right? And then when I really see this is when he started asking me for money and for, you know what I'm saying? Then Death Row Reggie left. That's when I realized the buildings was in Reggie's name. If Reggie wouldn't have been a part of that, that shit would have shut down while he was in there. And then Lydia, I believe, won in my 03, 04. They took the name. That's when it became The Row. By the Big U never saw Death Row as it was. So when he talking about he saw Suge with all his money, that's cap. Suge was already bankrupt,
By the time
on his
in.
way. The bill hadn't been paid for in 6-7 months. He was squatting. By 2007, Suge was flat broke. He was sleeping on the couch in the Devil Lanes, the homie G Down and Mondoose, sleeping on their couch in the gutter. It's a fact.
Yeah, shout out to them. I used to see them give away Christmas trees and shit.
Y'all don't remember, bro. Think about it. See, if y'all really think about it, y'all be caught up in a nigga naming what he did prior to. Think about it. What type of music mogul is catching a case for beating a prostitute on the Las Vegas Strip? If y'all think about it,
100 versus Jelly.
that ain't no who up.
Whack.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So I bro, when Suge went to jail, what kind of car he was driving?
Right,
A
probably
pickup
check
truck.
him.
Just so caught up in what it used
And
to
his
be.
own boys.
They blinded what's right in front of them. I'm going to ask you a question that you should have been trolling, but you never thought about. Why is Suge really in the penitentiary right now?
For killing what's up, Bobby Louis brother, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't Bobby Louis' brother. He ran over
He
the
ran
homie
over a nigga.
Terry Car. But this real reason was he was scared to fight Bone. Bone wanted to fade. He fired on him through the window. Bang, bam, get out, nigga, get out. Instead of Suge, what'd he do? Threw the truck in reverse, threw it in drive, threw Bone off, bagged over him, ran over his leg, and then tried to make a run for it. See, this is the world don't want to see it for what it. Suge Knight got 28 years and killed his homie because he was scared to squabble Bone. Whoa. Think about what I'm telling you. All Bone wanted was a squabble. Wasn't no gun there. Bone had a walkie-talkie. All he wanted was a squabble. Why? Because you just went to Bone's place of business when they was filming Straight Outta Compton and called him a in a hole and told him he was only acting this way because the police was there. So Bone left the east side, went to the west side, called him, and took off on him through the window and said, get out, let's get out. So if Suge would have put it in park, opened the door and squabbled, Terry
Suge
Carter
was
still be
scared.
alive, he would have never caught the murder in the pickup truck.
Now, we seen towards the end of Suge's career, right, there was some moments that he had where he ended up getting into a lot of situations, a lot of fights.
Well, bagged up from me.
Yeah.
The homies got away from me. I told him straight up, I said, look, because this is what he'll do. You'll call him like, y'all need to get that meeting with that dude, right? And what he'll do, he'll be like, yeah, y'all, we're going to meet him tomorrow. Meet me in Hollywood, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. You meet him over there at 7 o'clock, he go to driving around next year, 9, 10 o'clock. Oh, we gonna meet him over here. So he telling everybody he gonna do these meetings just to get a crowd with him, and we figured it out. So I said, ain't no more evening meetings. And nigga gotta be between 12 and 5. We look up, it's 2 o'clock in the morning, we at a club, this nigga that went through the back door, he gone. So once we figured it out, everybody bagged up from him. And everybody bagged up from him, wasn't nobody no longer around him. That's when you saw the barber knock him out.
Yeah.
Greg the barber.
So those situations continuously happen for him, right? But there was situations with you that are on the internet. They're saying that Big U, Tiny Draws caught you lacking. And
You know what's
out.
crazy? Everywhere they say something happened with me is 9,000 cameras and they ain't never got it. Nigga, if Wack walking through the door with game, blue face, we coming through rolling loud. You know, what all the cameras doing?
Yeah, facts recorded.
They on, right? Now, this is the crazy part about this shit. Rick Rock spoke on the No Jumper segment because he was acting security for game. And hey, bro, if I catch a nosebleed, I fart, I slip and fall on accident.
I was gonna be dead.
Got that on
Man, I'm
camera.
back in the booth. I lost my dogs, I kill. If I get a chance, I'ma shoot. Bye, bro, I crash. Broad day, you know, man, so I'm telling the truth. Ain't no therapist can relate to me, it's why I put my pain in the booth. No, I'm really coming from poverty, borderline, I ain't have no roof. I will hit a list for real, nigga, get fun by trying to learn how to spoof. Fuck around, find who spoofing, better than spoofer, I got spoof.